Good evening, kiddos. Mr. V here, the good teacher, and in this video I'm going to show you how to add decimals, or as it is titled, adding decimals. So a lot of you get confused with simple decimals, and that's totally okay. So I'm going to show you several examples. Now here's a very simple decimal equation. Let's go with 4.5 plus 13.62. Notice how in the 4.5 there's nothing else here, but in the 13.62 we have a number here. So what does that mean here? Well, in that case, if there is a number in a place like this one, but there's no number in this place value, then all this is going to be is a 0. That's all that is. It's a 0. So we do that so we can align the numbers and add them correctly. For example, some of y'all think that we should have the numbers completely shifted all the way to the right. Some of you probably would have done 5 plus 2. No, you don't do that. You follow in the same place value. So whatever's after this decimal is where you're going to add in the other number, whatever's after the decimal. But anyways, let's move forward. So adding decimals is the same thing as adding whole numbers. It's not that different. So here we have 0 plus 2 is 2. 5 plus 6 is 11. So you bring down 1 here and you carry the 1 over here. 4 plus 3 is 7, and then when you add the 1, it's 8. And then nothing plus 1 is 1. That's your answer. It's not that hard, kiddos. It's not that hard. Okay, well, Mr. V, what about if it's just a whole number plus a decimal? Okay, well, we'll do the same thing. Let's just leave this as 4, which is a whole number. And if they'll do the other number as just a decimal without the whole number. So let's go with 0.12. Now, some of you will get confused on this as well, and that's totally okay, man. There's nothing wrong with that. In this case, since we have numbers in the 10th and the 100th place, in the second row, we only have numbers in the 10th and 100th place. In the first row, we don't have any numbers here at all. So does that mean we do 4 plus 12? No, it does not. You see these decimal points? That's what separates whole numbers from decimal numbers. You can't add whole numbers to decimal numbers. It doesn't work like that. But what we can do is add zeros. So we put a 0 here, and we put a 0 here. Okay? And then for this whole number, we can put a 0 here. Now we can add it normally. So 0 plus 2 is 2. 0 plus 1 is 1. And then 4 plus 0 is 4. That's the answer. See? Not that difficult. Well, Mr. V, what if it has more than 2 decimals or more than 1 whole number? That's fine too. Totally fine with it. Watch this. Let's do 23. Uh-oh, I messed up. So let's scratch out the 2. We'll do 31.2 plus, let's say 9.76. Okay. And the same thing applies. So in the top row, we have a number in the tens place, the ones place, and the 10th place. In the second row, we have a number in the ones place, the 10th place, and the 100th place. So all you would do in order to fix this situation is just add a 0 in the 100th place, and then add a 0 in the tens place. That's it. It's not that hard. You don't have to add the zeros. If you know how to add this without using the zeros, then add it without the zeros. It's perfectly fine. In the last box, I'll show you how to do that. But in this case, you'll do 0 plus 6, which is 6. 2 plus 7 is 9. 1 plus 9 is 10, so bring down the 0. Carry the 1. 3 plus 0 is 3, and then you add the 1 on top, it'll be 4. That's your answer. 40.96. Now let's just do a very simple equation for this one. Let's do 1.234 plus 5.6. Okay? You don't have to put zeros here. I only put the zeros because it helps me, but you really don't have to. As long as you align them correctly, you don't need the zeros. Here's why. Although we have numbers in the ones place, the 10th, 100th, and 1000th place, but we don't have numbers in the 100th or 1000th place in the second row, that's fine. As long as we align them correctly, we can do this normally. 4 plus nothing, 4. 3 plus nothing, 3. 2 plus 6, 8. 1 plus 5, 6. That's the answer. You don't have to put the zeros. As long as the numbers are aligned, it's perfectly fine. That's why I drew these boxes, so you guys can see how it's supposed to be aligned. And I hope this helps you guys out. I am over my time, but if you ever have any questions or concerns, or you need to know a little more, just feel free to message me. I'm here to help. Take care. God bless.